My name is Dickerson, write-in candidate for mayor of Cahokia Heights and member of the Champ Party. My brothers and sisters of Allerton, Centerville, Golden Gardens, Parkside, and all of Cahokia Heights. This leadership knew that I was going to show up to this city's council meeting, and they canceled it. They did not want to face me today. So therefore, I stand before you today, not as a politician begging for your vote, but as a man who has walked these same streets, who have seen the same struggles, who have felt the same pain of the people forgotten by those in power. I come before you with a message, a warning, a call to action. For far too long, we have been promised change while our homes have been left to flood. For far too long, we have been told to be patient while our roads crumble beneath our feet. For far too long, they have taken millions of dollars in grants, money meant for you, money meant to fix your water, your sewer systems, your communities, only to leave you with nothing but broken promises and more suffering. But I say to you today, the time for waiting is over. The time for silence is done. The time for action is now. They say Allerton will not stand with us. They say Centerville and Golden Gardens will not rise to change. They say Parkside will turn a blind eye and let the same corrupt hands hold power. But I don't believe that. I believe in the power of the people. I believe in the righteous anger of the forgotten. I believe that when people have had enough, they will rise like a mighty wave and wash away the corruption and the lies and the betrayal that has imprisoned this city. We have been told that the McCall team is collecting ballots. We have been told that they have used city trucks to serve their campaign, not the people. If this is true, this is not only unjust, it's illegal, and it's a violation of the sacred right of the people to choose their own leaders. But we do not beg for forgiveness. We do not wait for justice to be handed to us. We demand it. We take it. We stand together and we claim what's rightfully ours. I say to you, Allerton, to Centerville, to Golden Gardens, to Parkside, this city belongs to you too. And you will not be left out. You will not be left behind. And you will not be left out of this movement. You will not be left behind in the fight for justice. I say to you, look at your neighborhoods. Look at your streets. Look at your broken sewer lines, your flooded homes, the water you can't drink. Look at what the leadership has done for this city and what it has done for you. And then ask yourself, are you better off than you were 4 years ago? If the answer is no, then the choice is clear. Stand up. Rise up. Vote for change. Vote for justice. Vote for leadership that works for you. I will not stand by while millions of dollars disappear in the pockets of those in power. I will not let them deceive you, manipulate you, and keep you in the dark. If I am elected, I will expose every contract, every dollar, every decision. No more secrecy, no more backroom deals. And I will make you a promise. If a company decides to take money and does not fix this community, they will answer for it. If a politician uses resources for personal gain, they will answer for it. If they think they can ignore you, they will answer for it. But I cannot do this alone. I need you. I need your voice. I need your vote. I need your courage. This is not just another election. This is a revolution of justice. This is a reckoning for those who have failed us. This is our time. So let this message ring from every corner of this city. Allerton, rise. Centerville, rise. Golden Gardens, rise. Parkside, rise. Cahokia Heights, stand together. My brothers and sisters, you have spoken and I have listened. You have told me about your pain, your struggles, your frustrations. I have walked through the same streets, heard your voices, and I know the weight that you carry. You have told me about the crime that has taken over our neighborhoods, about feeling unsafe in your own homes, about law enforcement that is stretched too thin. I will expand community policing, increase patrols, and ensure that those who threaten our safety will be held accountable. We will invest in programs for our youth, creating opportunities to keep them off the streets and out of trouble. We cannot afford to lose another generation of violence. You have told me about the businesses that have left, about storefronts that sit empty, and about the lack of economic opportunity in our city. I will cut through the corruption, lower barriers for small business, and make Cahokia Heights a place where investors want to bring jobs. No more red tape, No more political favors, only real progress. You have told me about the water that isn't safe to drink, about the flooding that destroys homes, and about the infrastructure that has been ignored for decades. I will ensure that every dollar meant for the streets, for your water, your homes go exactly where they belong. No more disappearing funds, no more excuses. We will fix what's broken. And let me be clear about bias. Some people will rather attack, distract, and divide us than have an honest conversation about the future of our city. They call us names, they dismiss our concerns, they try to silence us. But we are not here for personal attacks. We are here for truth. We are here for accountability. We are here for solutions. If you believe that Cahokia Heights deserves better leadership, safer streets, economic opportunity, and a government that works for the people and not for personal profit, then stand with me and the champ part. This election is about who truly represents you. And I promise you this, I will never bow to corruption. I will never sell out my people, and I will never stop fighting for what's right. Now is our time. Now is our chance. Together, we can rebuild Cahokia Heights. Not for politicians, not for the powerful, but for the people. Let's take back our city. Write in Dickerson for Mayor of Cahokia Heights. Hello, my fellow citizens of Cahokia. It is a beautiful day out here. It's a little chilly, but it's nicer than what it's normally been. I am covering today. It was something that was brought to my attention as of Friday. I woke up Friday, and not Friday, but Saturday, and I was met with someone trying to post pictures from my home. I did some deeper looking, and they have a ring cam. So I went in, I woke up and I seen photos of my home posted on somebody trying to post on our group anonymously about trash that's in my backyard. So I'm like, when did they have the time to come over here and step in my front yard, step in my yard, walking in my driveway, taking pictures of my home? So as you know, I'm not hiding anything. I live over here in the area in St. John where people dump trash. So look right here. This house is vacant, and I had to call the city for them to pick up this trash over here. The trash will blow over and then it'll fly in my yard all around my fence. So I end up having to call the police one day in the same situation because somebody dropped trash. But let me get back to this guy. So this guy came in my yard, took pictures and everything, and tried to make a post, and I had to look into who he was. So I found out that he was an FBI informant, and he had to do some time. I'm trying to figure out how does that even work for you to be turned into like the director of coroner in St. Clair County, or still can hold a position in alderman for major cities. I had the city to come out that day because, as you know, I did a video about my sewer. When it was ice outside, frozen outside, we went 6 days without water because they cut our water off, and there was a leak at the meter, and they didn't come back after all of that time, and that was January 8th, and they didn't fix the dirt. So I went in and I tried to make sure that they came and fixed the dirt. So they came out here and they did this. So they came out here to actually fix it. It took them over a month, took them about a month, and they threw all of this down. But at that time, there were city trucks right there. There were city trucks right there. They were just all around, posted around the house like they were doing their job. But I did notice that after they left, that there was another black vehicle that pulled up. They pulled up over here, a little bit out of the way, like right over here, across from where I live. They didn't know, like I said, that there was a ring cam recording them. So they walked all up in my yard about some trash. So this is the other house where people have been dropping trash off at right here. People have been dropping their trash off. They've been dropping off like TVs. They drop off like all types of trash. I had my kids to pick it up. I'm like, well, you know what? The bulk pickup day is already passed. I had my kids to pick it up. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get the trash picked up myself. You know, I'll have them to come and get the trash, which they are scheduled already to get the trash on Friday to get the mess. But this is my point. They're running scared. They are afraid of me. All of the attacks that they have put against me has not stopped me from my goal. It has not stopped me or my team. And they're so thirsty that they're actually going and looking around my house
to try to find something, because I've lived such a clean life. There's no legal troubles with me. I have not done anybody wrong. I've barely broken females' hearts. I got to be honest with you. I've barely been a heartbreaker with breaking female hearts. You can't. There's nothing that you have on me. But I want to make you sure that you guys are aware. I did reach out to the city and let them know that these people are consistently dropping trash off over here. Some people have not been smart enough to take out their mail out of the trash, so I have the addresses as well. But before you come for me, make sure that you come correct. And I want to make this very clear, because I've also had somebody to come over my house beating on my door at 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to let you know this, and I want to make this very clear. Just because I am running for mayor, just because I care about my people, just because I'm fighting for my people, does not mean that I am a pushover. It does not mean that I am a coward. It does not mean that I am scared. I am an expert marksman, okay? I have training in boxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing, whatever, Muay Thai, whatever you want. You know, I'm not afraid, so I'm not easily afraid by force as well. What I'm doing out here is I'm fighting for this city. I'm going to keep fighting for this city, and I don't care whatever you try to do to try to stop me. I'm going to keep coming. I'm going to keep pushing. But I will at least take the time out to put the names out there so you guys know, because we also have another political candidate that is running for mayor, Michael Simmons. And I'm pretty sure if it's happening to me, it's happening to him. He may just not be aware of it. But I'm protected. I have eyes around me that's actually watching for me as well. So we can keep it going. You wanna come over here and take, you know what? Just come knock on my door and say hi. Just come knock on my door and say hi. We don't have to hide. Like I said, from what I seen in that car, I didn't know. It looks like Mr. McCall was in there himself. And that little mustache, I promise you, it was a guy in there, very little mustache. It kind of looked like him. But I know that they were in a car and they came up to my yard. Well, I got this now. I did want to go ahead and give me a no trespassing sign. Okay, had to do that, and I passed out no trespassing signs to my to the people that live out here, my neighbors as well. That's the best thing I can do. So if somebody's out here being weird, my neighbors are aware of what you're trying to do. If you are caught snooping in my yard and you're not supposed to be there, I will move you by force if need be. I'm not a coward. I am not. We know that there is a lot of corruption going on with the city. I'm ruffling some feathers. I talk to my friends, and whenever you get someone that push backs like this, you run into issues. There's going to be people that are going to fight, and there's going to be people that are going to come after you because you're changing the status quo, or they know that their day is coming. I just want you guys to stand with me. I will be out and about through this neighborhood everywhere. I will be out everywhere trying to make sure that we promote this change, because I am sick and tired. And I'm here doing what I'm doing because I've already suffered the retaliation. I've already been targeted, you know. But the thing is, when you target me, I'm not going to buckle. Even if I lose the fight, I'm not going to buckle. I'm going to come right back stronger. And now I got people stalking my home. I have people stalking my home. Is it that serious? Is it that serious? We know what's going on out here. A lot of y'all know what's going on out here, and they play off of y'all intelligence because we don't gauge civically enough with each other. We need to be having civic engagement with each other. We need to be talking about what's going on in each one of our neighborhoods. We need to be talking about what's going on when you go to the school district and you get squashed. The teachers that live here that work with the school, or the workers that work at the school that live out here, when you get in trouble for attendance and they want you to go and speak to McCall now, because that seems what the thing is. It trickles down all the way from the tree. It's nepotism at its finest, and it has to stop. I'm outside. Pull up on me. That's where I'm at. I am outside. I will be all through this city. So, with that being said, I'm not going to hold you guys too long. I just wanted to make it aware, just in case something weird goes on. So you guys already know, and most of you already know who I am. Most of you already know that I'm what I stand for and what I mean, and what I live by for these people. You already know what I'm about. So I know I don't have to explain anything to you, and I love that you guys are supporting me as well. But I just wanted to leave that out there with you. Anthony LeFlore and the McCall team has started making their moves and trying to play dirty politics with me. But they're going to find out real soon that I'm not the one. Thank you guys and have a good day.